Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been hot and humid. Whew. Today's temperature is around 93 here in Washington, D.C. I've decided to take the middays off and stay inside with the air conditioner, or at least with the fan blowing, whatever. But I wanted to take you guys back behind the scenes a little bit here, where we are now the 19th of June. Today's actually Juneteenth, so happy Juneteenth to all. But I wanted to show you what I've been working on. So I'm back here in my germination area that you guys have seen on previous videos earlier this year. But what I have back here is my mid-season germination. We've been out in the garden a whole lot. You guys have seen a whole bunch of stuff out in the garden, from the weeding to amending soil to starting to replace some succession crops. But I wanted to show you all that I've actually germinated quite a bit, and we'll go across here. Let's start over here. So over here, these two back here, these are squash. I don't know what type of squash. We'll have to wait until we get them outside and planted. But I bought a assorted pack that you all saw maybe about 2 weeks ago. And out of this tray, only 3 of them have popped up, as well as this front tray. And I wanted to show you guys something. You might have seen this before, but you see that green moss? That's not what you want to see in your germination trays. What happened is I watered, so I have these aluminum foil under trays. And I pour water into these trays. I let the pods absorb the moisture, and then I dump out the aluminum tray. Well, I've been a little bit busy, haven't come back here to take a look. Apparently, the last time I filled this aluminum tray, yeah, it absorbed the water, but I forgot to dump the water out. So it created this moss, this fungi, algae, whatever you want to call it, because I had a plastic, I remember I had those plastic trash bags to cover this to keep warmth in the late winter, early spring. Gets a little cool back here in the garage. So I basically created a environment that was too moist, left the water in this bottom tray. The cells absorbed all the water. They didn't have proper ventilation because I had that plastic bag wrapped over the top, and I created a moss layer. So I'm not sure if that's affecting the germination of the seeds or not. Everything's clear and wide open now for the last couple days because it's been about 48 hours. So let's hope, let's see. But moving on, in these 2-inch pots, these are all collards, and I just literally sprinkled a couple seeds in each pot, watered them, and here we are, I guess about 12 days later, and they're all now about 1 inch to 2 inches out of the soil. The next one over here, same issue with the moss, right? Totally my mistake. I just left the water down in this tray and didn't have proper ventilation, so that moss came up. But we do have a jack-o'-lantern right here. So those are 2 pumpkins, and then behind them you can see those are bunching onions. Same moss issue. Hoping it's not going to really play a big factor. I did do that one other time earlier this season, had that mossy top layer to it, and it didn't really affect it. Keep in mind, where I'm talking about with these assorted zucchini, I don't know the quality of the seed. It was just a assorted 50 pack. I found it on Amazon. I think it was like $8 for 50 seeds. And I counted them, there were like 72 seeds, I think, something like that. So I got way more than I paid for. But I'm not sure about the germination rate because I don't have the ideal climate for them either. That was totally my mistake, but we'll see. We have 3 decent, healthy-looking squash coming in, so those will definitely get transplanted out into the community garden at some point. And then the other tray, I have this other squash that I just threw into a 3-inch pot was very yellow. If you can see, like the leaves got burnt. I think that was 100% my mistake as well. It actually used to be right here in this seed cell, and it got too tall. It was sitting right up against the lights there. And I think that's just totally my mistake. So I transplanted it, watered it, put it in fresh soil. I'm just gonna leave it under the light for a little while, a couple days, see what happens. And then over here on our next seed cell tray, this first one just coming out of the ground, I did 4 yellow squash and then 4 zucchini. I believe the squash are coming up first, but we'll see. Right next to them, you can see right there as well, 2 more very healthy squash that have come up, gosh, about 5 inches now. And then we have more assorted cells here. One, was it 1, 2, 3? No, it's not 4. Yeah, same thing. It's from that assorted squash seed that I ordered from Amazon. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's my mistake or not that great seeds. I'm not sure how they were kept. I'm not sure how old they are. A lot of people don't understand. With seeds that you want to germinate, you really don't want to use seeds that are more than 2 years old. I prefer using, at worst, using last year's seed. So, yeah, we'll see. But just wanted to give you guys a quick update and, follow up with exactly what we're doing, what I'm working on. And I'm going to keep this video short and sweet, but do me a favor, comment down below. Love to hear your thoughts. I'm sure somebody has done this to their seed trays as well, where you had too much moisture. It was not in a aerated environment. You created moss or algae or fungi, whatever you want to call it, because the conditions were way too moist and they didn't have proper airflow. So guys, with that, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Love to keep bringing this content to you, sharing more of what we're doing. Hopefully in the next day or two, I'll be back in the garden giving us an update on where we stand. We just harvested, we just harvested 3 zucchini and like 12 yellow squash day before yesterday, so Monday, which would have been the 17th of June. So guys, that's it for now. I'll catch you on the next video. I will see you soon, and we're out of here.